I bought my first RT in 2012, and a few years later I had to have the panniers resprayed by Dream Machine in Nottingham. They do an incredible job, but it is very expensive, hundreds of pounds. So I looked at what I could do, and Wunderlich, through Nippy Normans, make a whole kit of protective self-adhesive film. So I bought that, and it was very difficult to put on the top of the pannier without getting air bubbles, but it at least gave some protection. But after a year of riding with my wife, well, the damage was there again, but on the film, not on the pannier. So I had to change them, and it was £29 each time, and not insignificant. So when I got this RT, I looked at what alternatives there were. Now last year I put on carbon fibre vinyl, not real carbon fibre. Here's real carbon fibre down here. That's carbon fibre skinning, which takes 5 days for each item, and in itself is not easy. This is carbon fibre vinyl, and I did a video of how to put it on. I'm going to do another one today, but this is what you get often. It's the scratches of the boot as your pillion gets off, and it's so difficult to get off the RT because of the width. It depends on so many factors, but anyway, this is what happens, and I find it happens with a lot of RT owners. Their partners, their wives, their pillions, as they get off, they can't help but scrape the boot on the top. So I've come up with a method of changing regularly this panel, the top panel either side. And the carbon fibre look is amazing. It's much better than the clear one, much better, whatever colour your bike is. So let me show you how to do it. The operation now is to remove this scratched piece of vinyl, and also this has got clear vinyl on. This time I want to be able to cover both, but this is scratched as well, just here. So as the boot comes up, it can catch that. It doesn't really touch the stainless or the chrome. It catches there, but mainly it's on here. But I want to show you how to do both sides. So let's take it off first. So just with some isopropyl, we wipe the whole of the paintwork, which will get off any grease and stickiness. This is how the matte vinyl, carbon fibre imitation vinyl, arrives from eBay. I'll put a link in. You may get worried because you get all these creases in it as you open it up because it comes through an envelope, but don't worry about that. And this is £4, about £4.60 for 1.5 metres by the width, which is 300 and something. So one of these is enough to do all the panels both sides of your panniers. So it's £4.60, and I do that every year. But this is a different method I'm going to use now, because I've discovered, I mean the professionals know all about this, I discovered this product, Finish Line Knifeless Tape, trial size, about £14 on Amazon, and it gives me 10 metres. What I do is stick it where I want it to cut, as if I was going to cut it with a scalpel, put the vinyl over it, and you'll see how it works. And if this works the way that it is supposed to, this will make it so much better. Before I've cut the panels out, but you can't butt them, they're not that accurate. This will make it absolutely accurate. So what I need to do, this tape has got like a fishing line in the middle of it, and that becomes a knife, and it's self-adhesive. So I want to be able to follow exactly the curve. So as not to bore you with doing all the tape, I've now put a piece along the top to cut that, and down the sides, and then a very important piece along there, which was a very difficult cut. Now I don't know whether this is going to work because it's brand new to me, but the idea is so sensible. And a little bit of heat. Now I'm just going to trim off a little bit of the extra to relieve any tension. Now this is the important one. Fold it back, snap it off, so you get the cut-in bit. There it is, complete. Very good join, which you couldn't do with pre-cut pieces. They couldn't be that accurate. And it's rounded inside there fine. So now the other side. And that's it complete. And that dried perfectly. So that's it for another year. Be back next year, spend my £4.60, cover them again so they're pristine for the New Year's ride-in, if we can do it.